Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing this evening? Is it out of focus? I can't tell. It is currently 12:26 a.m. on this Monday evening, going into Tuesday, 12 o'clock, Tonya Jean's birthday. Last week was her sobriety birthday. This week is her belly button birthday. So I came to the Meijer because I'm doing this little project for Tonya for her birthday. And then I came out to my car. It is so hot in here. Do you ever feel like you waste half your life on social media? This is why I don't like to get on social media, because I can sit there and look at something, and then all of a sudden, before you know it, it's like, I looked at the clock. I got out here at like 11:50, and I looked at the clock and I was like, it's 12:25, and I have wasted my life looking at Twitter and Instagram. And it's like, I look at somebody's thing shows up on Instagram, and I'm like, oh, I haven't thought of them for a while. And then I go to their Instagram page and I'm looking through these pictures, or, you know, I only honestly check my social media like 3 times a day. So, and I don't even like do everything. Like, I don't do the Facebook and all that stuff. I mean, I might check Facebook like once a day, if even that. Whew, it's hot. But like, I'll check Twitter a couple times a day. Instagram I like, so I get on Instagram. For some reason, my Goodreads is not letting me, well, it wasn't last night, accept like friend requests from people. I don't know why. And I don't know why it's playing music right now when I have... Stop doing that. Okay. Oh, YouTube, Bullet the Blue Sky is playing right now on the radio. So let's see. What was I saying I was going to do? Oh, I was just sitting here and I was like looking at social media. Now I don't even remember what I was just going to do. I'm literally losing my mind tonight, you guys. Well, I'm trying to put this... I don't really know how to say it on here. Because I don't want to ruin it for Tonya, so I'm not going to say what the project was. But I'm kind of distracted because I'm kind of like all over the place. What was I looking for? I was just going to look for something and now I don't even remember. Oh, Goodreads. See, it comes back to me. Yeah, I have like all of these friend requests, you guys, and it won't let me accept them. I don't know what's going on here. It let me do a couple last night. Maybe I was going through and doing them too fast. 3, I got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, it let me do all of them. Okay, well, that's cool. I finished last night very late. After I got done vlogging, I finished the Damien Eccles book about the West Memphis 3. It was really, really good. I was really impressed. I didn't think, like, throughout the whole book that I would like it as much as I did. It was very interesting. If you're interested in that case at all, it really has, the book has nothing to do with the, I mean, the trial is a small part of it. It's really about his life before he went to prison, and then it kind of goes back and forth between that and life on death row. And then the end of it, like the very end of it, is about like him getting out. But I think at the time that he published the book, he had only been out for 6 months, he said in the book. So it was interesting reading it and hearing it from his point of view. And then I started Courtney Summers' The Project, which is my February book on Peter's Book Club. And I literally am not even done with like the first chapter. So that's what I was doing last night. And then today, I had my literature meeting tonight with my friends. And I got out of the house late. And I was going to go do a review, but I needed to talk to my sponsor. We had to talk for like a long time about inventory on the phone, because I'm scheduling like this day that I'm going to go over there and we're just going to do like a whole day of inventory. But I'm doing the inventory now so that I can go over. Like, the 4th step, you make a searching and fearless moral inventory of your life. And then in the 5th step, is when you share it with your sponsor. You could share it with a minister, rabbi, priest, stranger on the street. I don't know that I would recommend a stranger on the street, but if that's what you want to do. But typically you share it with your sponsor, and then you go over it and you look at what your part is and all of these resentments and fears and things like that, and you work through it. Like, I mean, you don't work through it in that moment, like emotionally, but like you work through like the resentment. You look at it. Why am I resentful? You know, what is the cause of this resentment? Who am I resentful at, and why am I resentful? What's the root of this resentment? What areas of my life is it affecting? Like my ego, my pride, my finances, my relationship or sex conduct, my, you know, self worth, things like that. And then the fourth column is you take a look at, well, what's my part in that? Like, how, and you know, and sometimes it's hard to look at what your part is with a resentment. You know, I mean, some resentments are deep seated, and we didn't really have a part in it. I've always looked at that for me. I can't tell anybody else what to do. That sometimes my part in it is not being willing to work through it, like with a counselor or therapist, or to inventory it. But I just want to hold on to that as justifiable anger. And because there are things in our lives that we have every right to be justifiably angry about. But I don't want to continue to use those things as blockage for my life. So if I don't want to use those things as blockage for my life, then I have to be willing to work through them and be able to come out on the other side, and then be of service to others by sharing, you know, that and trying to help other people. So I knew, anyway, I talked to my sponsor for like over an hour tonight on the phone, and I talked to Valerie, and who else did I talk to? Talked to Karen from the book club, and we talked for a long time. We had a great conversation, and then I got home, and my book club started at 8, and it was like, by that point, it was like 7 o'clock, and I was like, I'm not gonna rush and make videos now. So I just decided I wasn't gonna make videos today. Oh, so I posted my vlog, and not to mention that, like, for the last 30 days, I've been posting like 4 to 6 videos every day, and I was like, you know, it won't kill me to take a day or two break and just kind of relax. I may do that tomorrow too. I haven't decided yet. Because even though I took a break today from filming videos, and I had things I wanted to make videos about too, even though I did, I like still was just like busy all day long. I was running a lot of errands and doing a lot of stuff, and then we had our literature meeting at 8, from 8 to 9. We went to like 9:15, and it was fantastic. And we were talking about, we're gonna just continue this literature meeting. Like, it started because of COVID, but at this point there's only, well, there was one person missing tonight, so it was, okay, hold on a second. Tonight there was 5 people, but there was 1 missing. So there's 6 of us total. Yeah, tonight there was 5 of us. There was 1 person, well, there's 2 people missing, but one of the people in the group, we're not sure that she's gonna come back. She just had a baby, so we're not sure that she's gonna come back or not, because it's kind of like tough for her right now. But I mean, she'll come back eventually, probably. So there's 6 of us in there right now, and like the 6 of us agreed that we were committed tonight to keeping this going, like for as long as whatever, and just always reading, like, you know, when we get done with the book that we're reading now, going on and reading something else that's recovery related, because it's so nice to have this group, and it's so small that, you know, like we feel like we can share everything in there, you know, with each other. And it's nice to be able to do it, like, you know, in your home. And I always have candles lit and stuff. So did the literature group. It was fantastic. And then Sarah was planning on stopping by. So Sarah came by with her dog. It's so funny when she brings her dog, because so Sarah's got a pug that's exactly the same age as Boo and Tucker. And Tucker's always like, whenever he sees her, he always just like they're like cousins, and he always just gets real excited. Sarah takes her dog with her everywhere. And so Tucker always just gets really excited, and he's like he like runs around with her and stuff like that. Boo Radley does not like her being there, and Boo Radley gets really scared and really nervous. And so, because like usually if like there's a guest over, like, and Alex is talking to them, he'll be like on Alex's lap. But he comes, I was sitting in the chair by the computer talking to them, and I was doing some stuff with the computer, and he came over to me, and he was just, Boo Radley was just shaking, and I picked him up. I said, "Oh, Boo Radley." And I always do this voice for him. He's like, "I don't know that lady." That's what he refers to his Aunt Sarah as, that lady. He's like, "I don't know that lady." And he's like, "And who is that girl that she brought with her?" He's like, "I don't like that girl." I'm like, "Boo Radley, you be real friendly to your Aunt Sarah." He's like, "Well, I don't know that girl, that dog. It's time for her to go." So I held him, but then I put him over with Alex, and he would sit there. He'd get like real close to Alex like this, and he'd kind of look around like he was real nervous. It was so cute. So then she stayed for probably 40 minutes, and she brought her Christmas presents, and we opened them. She's like, "Here's your Christmas present, six weeks late." She got us these really cool socks. Like, each of us, she got like 3 pairs of socks. They're like those Bomba socks or whatever. They're really cool. And then she got us kind of like this, I don't really know how to explain it. I kind of want to wait until we go do it, and then I can share it with you. But it's like this experience that you go do. It's like this kind of like health experience thing. I think it'll be really cool. So anyway, we're doing that towards the end of the month. And then I was going to go get a fountain pop with Tonya, but she said she was exhausted. And I was like, okay. And then I sat there, and Alex and I just sat and talked forever. Because I was going to leave right after that to come over to Meyer to get this stuff for Tonya. And then I was like, I just kept on dragging my feet. And then when I left the house, I was like, I am so tired. Like, I know I say this every night, and then I end up going longer, but like, this is going to be a short vlog tonight, you guys. Like we're halfway there. I'm tired tonight. Like, I am so tired. I should read some comments while I'm just sitting here. I haven't done that in a while. Well, I mean, I haven't done that in like 2 days, so. I have 2 waters with me. I have this water, and then I have the blackberry cucumber. I really like this one. And I'm charging my phone because it's almost dead. Okay. Dream. Let's get into the vlog. Here it is, the vlog. The vlog. Tina said, "I freaking love you and love watching you. It's Monday, started pouring down snow an hour ago and have almost 2 inches. Ah, we had a little bit of snow today too, and it was so pretty." Diana put blue hearts. Christy said negative 52 in Canada. Oh my God. Okay, I think it's Nan said granulomatosis with polyangiitis, GPA, previously known as Wegener's granulomatosis, WG, which they would just call Wegener sometimes. Just in case anyone was wondering what it's now called. Love you, Peter. I hope you often think about all the wonderful times you shared with your mom. I do. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for clarifying that for me too. Gina put blue heart. So it was on yesterday's vlog though, I think. Yeah. Marisol said, "I hope Tucker's intestinal distress heals soon." I think he's feeling better. He ate chicken and rice tonight. He didn't have any diarrhea today. He seems fine. Like, he didn't seem sick or anything. But I just think the poor little guy, his stomach was messed up. Anyway, I think he's feeling better now, though. You're so right about letting people you care about know how you feel, because we're not promised a tomorrow. I write letters because I get too flustered to have person-to-person conversations about such deep feelings. Okay, so, I wasn't going to share this on here because I just, whatever, but I'm going to share this because, so, okay. Tony and I were having a conversation, like sometime last week, about like not knowing how people feel about us, you know, like waiting for funerals, like, well, you know, we always tell people in funerals, like, or family, like how much that somebody meant to us, but we don't often say that. And somebody said something to Tonya, I think it was her son, and it was just like, and she was like, it just hit me so profoundly because I didn't really realize that he he complimented her about something that she didn't. It wasn't just like, thanks for being a great mom, but like, he complimented her, I can't remember what it was, about something. And it was on the heels because I had done this video for Tonya for her sobriety birthday last week. I didn't even intend to do it, it just turned out that way. And so Tonya watched it, she was like, oh my God, I bawled my eyes out. I really didn't think she would watch it or anything. And then her son ended up watching it, and he texted me and was like, he calls me Uncle Peter, and he was like, Uncle Peter, he was like, that was just such a nice video, blah, blah, blah. So he and her had some kind of conversation, and he complimented her on something, and she was like, you know, you think as a mom, like, I hope I did my job, like, I hope I did a good job and whatever, and usually you see that in how your child turns out, and, you know, sometimes she's like, parents do the best they can and their kids don't turn out, and I'm like, because I was like, you know, you have such a great kid, like, you should be very proud. Like, she and Eric just raised such a neat young man. I mean, he's just, you know, I mean, graduated with 2 degrees, straight A's, so polite, so respectful, you know, just a really neat kid. Was in the Marines, and, you know, on and on and on. And he's just a really neat guy, hard worker. So anyway, she was like, you know, but like, you never hear those specific things. So her son reached out to me today because or did I text? Yeah, I texted him because I need her address because I'm getting her a subscription to this like recovery magazine thing. And so I was like asking him, I was like, what's your parents' address? Because I mean, I know where Tonya lives, but I don't know her like address, you know what I mean, like off the top of my head. So then he texted me back and he was like, what are some of mom's like favorite like words of wisdom that she said to you? And so I like was messaging back like, you know, suit up and show up and be part of the problem, or be part of the solution, not part of the problem. And he was like, okay. I was like, why? And he was like, well, I'm doing this thing for my mom for her birthday. So I got to thinking, and I was like, you know, I had done this I don't know if I even talked about it on here. I think I did. Alex's mom and I sat down and we got video clips from like, Alex wanted this. I mean, he asked for it, but then we ended up doing it because he had seen it like on the Kardashians or something with the grandma, with Kris Jenner's mom. But like they did like a Legends video kind of thing where you like, we reached out to everybody that knows Alex and we asked him, you know, like send like a 2-second video clip, and everybody said happy birthday and like some funny memory of Alex or something. So I don't feel like Tonya really knows. I mean, I think Tonya knows she's a good person. And I think Tonya realizes I wanted this lip balm. My Brazilian Kiss lip balm. Anyway, without getting into explanation about it, I don't know that I think that Tonya on a daily basis, because I think she's so humble. She's literally like the epitome of humility. I don't think it ever really crosses her mind on any level how much she impacts people. Like how much what she does for people and her just being in their lives, like really impacts people. Like Tonya is that person that, like, you just can't even imagine your life without her because she does so much for you and everybody else. So I called Nick and I said, I don't want to step on your toes or steal your idea because you wrote this, because he sent a letter to me and asked me what I thought about it, and his letter was beautiful to his mom. And I said, I don't want to steal the idea, but I was thinking, and at that point I had already, because I texted him, he was eating his dinner. He was like, I don't like to call people back when I'm eating my dinner because that's kind of like my moment to enjoy it, which I thought was great. But anyway, so he waited like 40 minutes before calling me back, and I said, at that point I had started reaching out to people already. And I said, I'm thinking, I don't want to step on your toes, so if you don't want me to do this, I won't do it, because I don't want to steal the moment from you writing a letter to your mom. Or if you want me to include it, I can, or you can give it to her first and we can do this together, and then like I can give her the other ones and then she won't expect it. I said, but I want to reach out to like all of your family and then like friends and, you know, sponsees and people she knows in the program and just friends of ours that we've had for 20 years. And I want to reach out to them and see, and like her best friend before I even knew her, you know, and stuff, that the couple that the husband passed away. And I said, and have them write a letter to your mom saying like how much she means to them and like in how she's impacted their life. And Nick was like, oh my God, I love that idea. That's such a great idea. Oh my God, Peter, she's gonna love this and blah, blah, blah. So I started reaching out to people. I couldn't contact Tonya's husband because Tonya would be right there. And then she would see me calling and she'd want to know. So I said, okay, Nick, your job is, and I also can't get a hold, she's not messaging me back on Facebook. I can't get a hold of her old best friend, like their best friend couple. I can't get a hold of her. So I said, Nick, you got to get a hold of her and you've got to get a hold of your dad and get me letters. And then we're going to put them in a binder. And I'm going to kind of bring up Tonya and I's conversation on the way to the meeting tomorrow night. I'm going to say, do you remember how we were talking and you were like, you know, we don't really truly ever know like how people really feel about us. And then I'm going to give her the binder. And I already have like her nieces, like I've gotten like, I think I've got like 8 letters already from people. And I've got like, it'll probably be 30 total, something like that. And then I'm going to write one tonight when I get home. But I'm so excited about it, and I got really, really emotional earlier, like, because, like, her whole family is just, they're so amazing, and they're, like, some of them, like, her one niece, I've met almost all of Tonya's family, but, like, her one niece that's married to her nephew, it's like her niece-in-law, I guess, but it's really her niece, you know, Tonya's really close with, and I've never met her, and she was so nice. She was like, when are we gonna meet finally? And everybody was just so gracious, and they were like, Peter, this is so nice that you and Nick thought about this. And I was like, this is like the smallest this is just nothing, you know, in comparison to what I really want is Tonya to know that she is so loved by people, you know. And I'm so excited about her seeing this tomorrow, and it's so cool. People are sharing like really personal stories, and they're talking about specific things of ways that I know Tonya doesn't think that she's impacted people, you know. And I'm super excited to give it to her tomorrow. So I got like a green folder because Tonya loves like neon green, and she also loves pink. And then like I got a pink binder. They're back there. I don't know which one I'm gonna use yet. So one of Tonya's nieces just face messaged me because she was like, she's like, I'm trying to send this email and it won't send. She's like, I hope I can copy this on Facebook. She's like, can you copy this? No, she was so sweet. She said the question was, what does Tonya mean to you? And that is not just one single answer. Aww. So I've got to like save that and put it in, oh, I just got another one. Very cool. Very cool. I'm so excited. I'm trying to keep it a secret from Tonya until like the very last minute, and then I'm going to hand her the book. I'm not going to just hand her the book. I'm going to give her the subscription thing for this magazine because I get it already. And then I'm going to be like, because I keep on giving her like the month old ones, so like the January, like when I was done reading it, I gave it to her, you know. And I'd asked her, like when I ordered it, I said, do you want me to get you a subscription for it? It's not super expensive, you know. And she was like, yeah, that would be really nice. And I said, okay, well, shoot me your address. Shoot me your address. That's such an Indiana thing to say. Shoot me your address. Anyway, I said, text me your address. She never texted it to me. So I was like, okay, I'll ask her some other time. And so I was just like, well, I just did this flowers and stuff for her. Like, I'm kind of running out of ideas, you know, for her birthday. So I was like, okay, I will, I'll do this, what do you call it? This magazine thing for her. So I'm gonna give her the magazine, and then she'll be like, I know she'll just be like, oh, thanks, that was so sweet of you. She won't even think me, you know, she'll just, because she's so gracious with everything. And then I'm going to, like, as we're talking, I'm going to hand it to her. Because she will not sit there and read through them while we're there. She'll wait until she goes home to read them. So it doesn't really matter when I give it to her. She's not going to just, like, sit and wait before we go to the meeting and read, you know, all 50 letters or 30 letters or whatever. So anyway, I agree, Maricela. We do need to tell people what we think while we have a chance, you know? I think. Philippa said, where's the drama vlog 28 minutes ago? I didn't do a drama video today. Privacy said, I was so worried, sending good vibes to you all. Oh, because I posted it late. I know, well, I forgot, and then I was doing the book club tonight, not the book club, but the literature meeting, and then I completely forgot to post it, and then I looked, and I was like, oh my god, I haven't posted it yet. Margie said, thank you for the cameo. Oh, Margie has ordered, you guys, 4 cameos. She's so fantastic. Thank you for the support, Margie. I really appreciate it. And she's so sweet. Sarah said, I was worried there wasn't going to be a vlog, so glad the vlog is up and running just before I go to bed. Hope everyone is having a good start to their week. Okay, y'all, listen, let me tell you about the vlog. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate it, okay? It feels really nice to be wanted and needed, okay? I'm just not needed maybe, but wanted and desired for a vlog. I will tell you this. As far as the vlog goes, I will never not post a vlog. Now, I might some morning or some night forget to post it and post it at 4 o'clock or in the morning or 11 o'clock when I get up or whatever, okay? But I will, if I don't post a vlog, like, I can't remember who it was. I think it was, oh shoot, maybe Terry? That message, let me see, hold on a second. I just saw the tweet. Oh, look, what is going on here with this? Look at that. Tammy, hey Tammy. Tammy always is a good one to remind me when I haven't posted my vlog. Just wondering where you are. It's almost 11 p.m. You said to remind you if there isn't a vlog by then. Hope everything is okay. So thank you for that, Tammy. Here's the thing. If I don't post a vlog at all and I don't say anything and you don't see me at least even mention it, because usually, like, let's just say if something happened and I got too busy and I couldn't film a vlog, which I always want to film something, so I may even film in just 10 minutes if that would happen. I will let you guys know, okay? I will put on the vlog, or I'll put on the Twitter or whatever, like, having personal issues, not going to be posting a vlog today, like I did with the PP situation. I'm not going to just not post stuff so that you guys, you know, I don't want you to worry. I don't think that's fair. So if there is something going on and I can't post a vlog or whatever, like, then that would make sense, because you wouldn't hear anything from me, right? But don't worry. Okay. Taylor said, hey, Peter, thanks for reading my comment and the shout out, keeping little Tucker in my thoughts and sending him love and healing. Aw, thank you so much. Libby said, Peter, your hair looks great. Oh, I appreciate it. I got it cut a little bit shorter this time, and I think I kind of like it a little bit shorter. Impassioned said, I love when your videos come on late at night. Emily said, oh my god, yes, just loaded. Isabel said, pretty close to first. Cheyenne said, have been waiting. Deirdre said, was waiting for you, Peter. You guys, this is so nice. Micah said, not first, but hey, hello, hello, hello. Hulk Vlog said, first. Let's go, Peter. Hello, hello, hello. And Mime Quiet was first with a red heart. So, Mime Quiet, you got to be first today. Okay. Where is it on time? I got about a minute. You guys, it's funny because some people are going back and, like, watching, like, really early vlogs of mine back in the day, because it comes up like March 30th somebody was watching. Oh my god, there's Linda, Lakers fan. Hey, Linda, I haven't seen you for a while. How are you? Have I just missed your comments? Adriana is going back and she is catching up with all the vlogs. It stopped and I knew it was going to. So at least I wasn't reading something when it stopped because I looked up. I love when you guys put all these blue hearts. Gina and Elizabeth. Boogie said, wow, Peter, you are a walking miracle. The obstacles that you've gone through and now you are here. It wasn't your time to leave and now you make so many people's days better. Oh my God, I watch you every day when I'm cleaning up the house and you're just the best. Love you. Thank you so much. S said, Peter, this is the first time I've listened to your vlog and it was wonderful. I lost my dog on the 1st of September and I cry so much every day because I miss him. He was only 2, but he had saved me and I have been so lost without him. Hearing your story was so good for me. I'm sorry that you had to go through what you did, but hearing your experience was good for me. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Losing a dog is so hard. Stacy said, Peter, if you ever ask yourself if we want to hear a story, the answer is yes. I love that. Oh, Stacy also said, I love the book club stream. Thanks, Peter, in the group. Oh, this is the Stacy, I think, that she did her master's thesis on the West Memphis 3, and having you in the live stream was so incredible. I just want to say I really, really appreciate you being in there, Mel, and I loved that. We had some new people guest, and they added so much to the discussion. It was so cool. Mel and I have something that we are introducing as a new way to get more people involved in the discussions. If you don't want to guest, like if you're somebody that reads the books and likes to comment and be in the thread but doesn't want to guest, we have a new thing that we are introducing. So I'm very, very excited about it. And Karen is a big part of that. So we'll be announcing that in the next book club, this idea that Mel and I came up with. Somebody went back and watched my very, very first one, and they said 10 to 15 minute vlogs. How long did you commit to this? Your intro is already 10 minutes long. Love you. My intro to my vlog, there is no intro to my vlog. Hello, hello, hello. That was funny though. Oh, Karen put blue hearts on here. Becky said, Peter, I would love to hear more about your migraine diagnosis process. I have a loose diagnosis of ocular migraines. I get lightning bolts in one eye, then it proceeds to, it's not unbearable, but more of a consistent ache and pain. When I cough or bend over, my GP, LPN, throws Imitrex at it and is satisfied. However, I am not. I get dizzy spells, which I think are related. Thanks. Okay, I'm not a doctor, so this is just my personal experience. But I would not go to a family physician to have my heart checked out. I would go to a cardiologist. So for me, I go to my neurologist for my migraine stuff, if that makes sense, just because they're more specialized in that, and I feel like they know a little bit more about it. That being said, my neurologist has thrown Imitrex and Midrin at me, and I've shared that in here. And so I feel, who said this to me? Hold on a second. Becky, I feel for you, because Imitrex is, first of all, it was way expensive when I was taking it. It was 9 pills and it was like $200, $300 or something. And I had to take one when the migraine started and then one an hour later, and it never worked. And I hated Imitrex. Midrin, it made me feel a slight bit funny, and I didn't like that, so I took one and I never took it again, I think. I can't remember. There was another one that I took for a while, but it didn't do anything for me. Most people that have epilepsy or it's called seizure disorder, have migraine disorder as part of that as well. Most people do. So it just was something that I was diagnosed with my epilepsy. And to be really honest with you, I don't know the diagnosis process. That was just something that he told me when I was in there that day, and I've never really fought it. But I've like had pretty horrific migraines. Every day I have some level of a migraine. And the only way I can compare it is to compare it to a headache. I've said this on here recently. I say it on here a lot, but the only way I can compare it is to a person that doesn't have migraines is to compare it to a headache. But it's not a headache because it's more pressure. It's like pressure, and mine is like right here in the front of my head. It's usually like right here and radiates up. So like I never get migraines back here. If my head hurts back here, I know it's like anywhere like that's not like right here. It literally feels like I have pressure built up in my head, and it hurts. If it hurts anywhere else, it's a headache, and I know that. And usually if I take anything, it'll just go away real quick. Cause like, with what's the ibuprofen and things like that, it goes away. I can't take anything that has aspirin in it because it interacts with my Depakote, but I've taken, Aleve forever, which people have told me that that's not for that, but it did help for a really, I have a huge bottle of it I carry with me always. And I try to go days on end without taking it at all. Or else it doesn't really have any effect. For a while I was taking Motrin because somebody recommended that to me, and that helped for a little bit, but it didn't work for very long. There's not really anything that helps a whole lot. For people that don't have migraines, if you can imagine a headache on a scale of like a 10, like you cannot function, migraine or a headache, that to me is probably, as far as the pain, like you need to lay down and close your eyes because you literally can't function. That's probably a 7 for me. 8, 9s, and 10s. Well, a 10 would probably I needed to be hospitalized. An 8 or a 9 would be I'm out of commission for the day. I've gotten so immune to them and used to them through the years that I don't really have any 8 or 9s, but I would say that most of my, I don't even remember, I've done this a million times on here, you guys, and every time I do the analogy, I probably do it completely different, but, like, I would say most days I have what to me is anywhere from a 1 to a 3, which if you equate that to a headache to other people would probably be like a 6 or a 7 headache, like a pretty bad headache. I mean, I have pretty bad pain on a daily basis that I just have learned to live with. And there's just really no other option about it. It's just like, this is the condition of, what I'm dealt. But I'm here and I'm alive and I'm functioning, and I try to focus on that, things could be worse. And then there's some days, I have to tell you, it's crazy. There are some days, very rarely, it kind of almost scares me when it happens, that I'll wake up and I literally, like, my brain feels completely clear. Well, I also think it has a lot to do with the climate that I live in, because like when we go to Florida, and I definitely noticed this in Arizona when I was visiting Mel, but like in Arizona, because it's all dry out there, like I don't like have the migraines as bad, and I feel really good when I get up. And a lot of people move to certain climates because of that. Florida, when I go down there, even though they have a lot of humidity, for some reason, like usually when I wake up in Florida, I feel really rested. And I don't think it's just because I'm in Florida, but I think it has something to do with the weather and the barometric pressure and things. Because for me, my neurologist has told me that the barometric pressure is a lot of what affects my migraines because of the pressure piece of it. I don't know what that's about, but that's what he's told me. Like, I can kind of tell you sometimes if I feel like it's going to rain. I know that sounds crazy, but I've always said that, and I'm usually right. Like, if I have a really intense, like, headache, and or not headache, but migraine, and I don't even go outside to look, I can almost promise you I'm going to look up at the sky, and there's going to be, like, black clouds coming. Almost always. So, anyway, something about Florida, I don't know what it is, that, just that warmer, tropical, almost, like, very humid weather. And you would think, because of the barometric pressure, that would be the opposite, and I would have total horrible migraines. Maybe it's just that I'm on vacation. I don't know. But, like, there's something about it where I feel typically a lot better and also more awake and more alert. But I will say this, every month, every 6 weeks, there's like 1 day or 2 days where I wake up and I literally, like right now, I can feel it. It's like, it's almost kind of coming down into my nose, like here, the bridge of my nose, I can feel it. There are days that I wake up that I just feel like a total absence from any kind of pain in my head whatsoever. And I feel like really clear-headed, and it almost kind of makes me feel like, am I lightheaded? Am I gonna pass out? What's going on? Because the feeling of feeling that good is that uncommon that I am not usually ready for it, you know? But at the same time, it's like, you know, I've worked with a fantastic neurology group for, you know, what, 20 years now. They know what they're talking about. They're the best neurologists in town, I think. You know, there's a huge group, and it's like, what am I gonna do? You know what I mean? Like, I've tried in the past a lot of kind of like naturopathic things. People have recommended like Botox to me. I don't want to do that. You know, I have a friend of mine that did Botox and for the migraines, and it didn't help at all. So it's just like, I'm kind of done with all of that. I'm kind of like, I'm at a point of acceptance with it, and this is my life, you know? And just, I mean, if they got to a point where they were so unbelievable every single day. I remember I worked with this nurse, and she like, she was like the nurse, she was, charge nurse. She was like in charge of the, what's it called? Not the head nurse. I can't think of what her name was, but anyway, she would come into clinical meetings and she would have on sunglasses, like these big, like blue blocker sunglasses on, like maybe like once every 2 weeks, because she had such horrific migraines that she couldn't even be around light. I don't have ocular migraines and I don't have ocular epilepsy, which means that like it affects your eyes. I mean, it does a little bit when I'm looking right at a light and it's like, or something like that. Like I have to look away, like I was saying, and kind of like then refocus back on it. I said that in my video when I was talking about my seizures, but or my seizure disorder. Why can't I think of what that title is now? She was a director of nursing, and then there was charge nurses underneath her. There was 3 for each shift. She was a director of nursing. But or is the charge nurse just a nurse that's on for that shift? God, it's been so long since I've, you know, it's weird because my mom's been gone for, it'll be 13 years in May. And 13 years ago was, I left the last week of January was when I resigned from my position, working in treatment. And it's crazy to think I was there 13 years. So I've been gone as many years as I worked there. Seems crazy to me. It seems forever ago. I mean, it really does seem like forever ago. Seems like a completely different life. But anyway, Linda said, Peter, do you take baths? I remember Alex doesn't. Thanks, family friendly. One more, I love you. One more, I love you. I don't know how I ever started that. I love that song, though, by Annie Lennox. I like to take baths. Our bathtub upstairs does not work. It was leaking into the this is going to be part of our major bathroom transformation. Caroline, my cousin, told me, she said, don't get a bathtub, because I said I wanted to get like one of these, like, you know, garden tubs that's like big, but like, what do you call it, like has the claw feet that looks kind of very, you know, cool on it. Well, not claw feet, but you know what I'm talking about, like one of those garden tubs that sits up, but it's not like on, like, anyway, Caroline was like, don't do that. She was like, people don't want bathtubs in their houses anymore, they want big showers. I said, Caroline, you always say that, like, under the assumption that we're going to be selling this condo. Like, we're not planning on selling it, so we just want to make the condo that we want. And I would like to have a bathtub so that I could do bath bombs, Lush bath bombs or whatever, or take a bubble bath or whatever. Tonya takes a bath, like, literally every night. Alex is not a bath person, but he will, like, this is why it will be so nice when we get, our huge shower built, because we're gonna have the upstairs closet taken out, and it's gonna be like one, like that whole wall is gonna be like a shower kind of. And he'll like sit down on the floor in the shower and just let the water hit him. He loves that to relax. Alex can take like a half an hour hot shower. And I'll like come in and I'll be like, are you okay, babe? He does like shampoo, conditioners, he does all these facial treatments, not hot oil treatments, conditioners, everything, you know? And then I'll come in there and he's just like sitting back against the wall in the shower. And our shower is so small, I feel so bad for him. So when we get it redone and we have it like tiled and stuff, and then it has, because we want to get like a bench in there, you know, like that's built in, that he can just like sit there and relax. That'll be so nice. I like baths. So when we stay in a hotel room that has a nice bath, I always take a bath. YouTube News said, just watch West of Memphis on Amazon Prime was good. I'm kind of over the case, but like, you told me that, and Bunny also said that was good, and now I kind of want to watch it, but I'm kind of like over the case too, I don't know. Asbury put blue hearts. Melissa said, please check your liver if you are on Depakote. It's been known to be harmful to the liver and cause actual dependency on it as well. Never knew it did either. Just please check your liver. That's part of what I have to do regularly with my neurologist, is they check my my levels, and they also, that's what blood work is for, and then they check my my liver panels as well. But thank you for that. I appreciate it. Julia said, Peter, love the vlog tonight. Your voice is so soothing. My brother's birthday is tomorrow, February 8th, and we love watching your videos together. It would mean the world if you could wish him happy birthday. His name is Alex, and he's turning 25 years young. I love him so much, and we're best friends, but he lives in San Diego, and I live in San Francisco, so we're not able to celebrate together right now. It would be an awesome surprise. Thanks. Happy birthday, Alex. Happy birthday to you. This is kind of what I do in my cameos. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. My best Broadway. Happy birthday, dear Alex. And anybody else that's having a birthday as well. Happy birthday to you from me and Julia. That was so nice. Thank you, Julia, for that's, I love, oh, and Linda said happy birthday, and Gina said happy birthday, Alex, and see, everybody loves you, Alex. I love when people reach out to me and they tell me that they watch my videos with like their sibling, or, you know, like they'll say, oh, me and my husband, we watch your videos every night, or, you know, whatever. I just want to say, I think that's so cool. I love that. It just means so much to me. People be like, oh, my husband and I, or my boyfriend and I, my girlfriend and I, we watch our videos together. So cool. And you know what I have to tell you is so funny too, is with the cameo thing, I'm starting to get a lot of women that are getting cameos for their husbands or boyfriends, which I love, because they'll say, my husband didn't used to watch you, but now, because I watch you every night before I go to bed, they watch you too, and blah, 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 and they comment back to you, Peter, which I think is so cool. Partly because if I try to get my husband to watch an hour-long vlog, so thank you to all of you partners out there, men, you know, women, girlfriends, boyfriends, husbands, wives, partners, whatever. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your partner's nighttime routine and participating as well. If I put it on, my husband would be like, can you put your AirPods in, please? Can you put your AirPods in? I don't need to listen to that. Well, don't you want to watch this with me? This is Susie Jones or Judy Smith's vlog. No, I don't care to watch somebody's vlog that I don't even know. That's what my husband would say to me. I'd rather watch 300 TikToks before I go to bed. I don't understand this. My husband, like, I'm somebody that has to like turn my phone off and be kind of like disconnected and all this, you know, before I go to bed, and, you know, kind of some peace and serenity. My husband can sit there and he can watch these TikToks, and he literally watches like one after another, and then he'll go play his township game, and he is so like cyber checked in, you know, plugged in, and then he'll go and he'll like play his township game, you know, for like 10 or 15 minutes, and then he'll come back and he'll watch a few more TikToks, and he'll just start laughing and laughing so hard, like laughing like he's gonna, like, his eyes are gonna pop out of his head and he's gonna pee himself. And then he'll go back to his township, and then he'll just plug in his phone. He'll play his township for a couple more minutes, and then he'll plug in his phone and turn off the light, and he'll go, "Good night, babe, I love you." And then he'll come over and he'll give me a kiss goodnight. And then he is literally, I'm telling you, and we could have every room on in the house, and he would still, every room in the bedroom and everything real bright, he would still in 0.2 seconds fall asleep that quick. After all of that, he falls asleep that quick. I'm like, how do you do it? Like, I cannot fall asleep like that. It's crazy. So anyway, all right, I am going to listen to the Courtney Summers book now. I'm really excited to kind of get into it and get started. So I'm going to get into that. And I just want to say, I love you all so much. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate you being, I appreciate you allowing me into your life every day. I try to say that a lot, but I really do mean it. Like, you know, when I talk about how we have so much time in the day and we give our time to people, I appreciate the fact greatly that I get to be one of those people who you allow me to have some of your time. So thank you, and I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Love ya! And just for Linda, one more I love you. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Love ya!